There we go, guys, that's the EcoBoost going. That's the Audi A3 that we sold previously, so returning customer. And that's the EcoBoost away. What a quick turnaround that one were. When did I get that? But on Sunday morning. I took that in Saturday? Friday night he brought that back. So Friday night I got the boost back. And then I get a text from that previous customer there who, she's a friend of my wife's, just asking if I had a cheap car. Her chap's car's blown up. Well, not blown up. He's got an Audi A4 estate that needs a clutch and flywheel, which is £1,000, and then he got told it needs a new steering rack. So it's got 140 odd thousand miles on it now, so he's not bothering. They're moving house, so he don't want to invest in an expensive car at the minute. Needed something to put him on. So I suggested coming down and having a look at that. I've not done anything with it. I've not cleaned it. I did tell him this. I took a video walk round of it as soon as it's come in. I said, this is the car. This is what I'm happy with for it. Made a few £100 for just doing nothing really. I said, come and drive it, see if it's for you. I said, it's had the new engine in. The engine itself's done 9,000 miles. We've took it for a really good run. We've gone down the motorway about 20 minutes. We've had a really good test drive in it. He's happy. I am actually going to put him 12 months MOT on it. So he's drove it away today. He's insured it. We've done the transfer. I've put trade sale on the receipt. No warranties. Sorry if I'm a bit hoarse. I was out last night. I'm not a big drinker. I don't go out often. I've not been out since I had the girls, to be honest, and they're 4 and 6 now. So first time I've been out in a long time. So I'm a little bit hoarse this morning. So yeah, I've put trade sale on my receipt. No warranties or guarantees given or implied. But I am putting 12 months MOT on it for him, but I have told him any advisories he'll have to pay for. I've not valeted it. I've not cleaned it. He's getting it at a good price. We've agreed at £1,600. So the Auto Trader retail was 27 on it, 2795. I'm happy I've got money back in the bank. I've doubled my money on it really for not doing a lot of work. He's happy that he's got a cheap car. Car's gone. Everyone's happy. So really good deal that. Friday night to Sunday morning, car's gone with no work done to it, and I've doubled my money. So cracking deal. Thanks again for the subscriber for trading that one in. True to his word, it does seem to be a genuine car. Stacks of receipts for it. He's really looked after it. Good looking car. Alloys are spot on. He's had all them refurbed. He's had a new clutch, new gearbox, new engine. He's got a good car there at £1,600. And like I say, I'm happy because I've moved something on. So that was just a little quick pitch update. Let's have a look what else we've got outside going on this week. Like I said, we're Sunday today. That's all we've got left at the minute. So I'm trying to get rid of that for scrap. Having trouble because the scrap company want the logbook in my name, which obviously it's not. It's in trade name. Alto, reduced that to 3295. Hopefully get a call about that this week. Corsa wouldn't start this morning. That's the other one that I offered him, but he were more interested in the Focus really. But I couldn't get that to start even with the top done this morning. So I think the battery's goosed on that one. I'm going to have a look round at home. I have got some batteries in my garage that might just put us on. But I'm going to do the same with that one, I think. Just trade that out. Or I have put some additive in it this morning to try and quieten the tappets down. So some liquid moly tappet additive it were called. Fiesta. We'll see how we get on with that once I get it started. 500, that's in for MOT tomorrow. We've now got a space. The black Fiesta will go back in there. Hopefully I'll get that back tomorrow. And then we've got the white Fiesta that's all service MOT'd, ready to go. So 2 cars ready to go, Alto and the Fiesta. Hopefully the 500 will be ready tomorrow. That needs a valet and an MOT. Yeah, getting on well, cannot complain, mustn't grumble. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that little pitch update. Good morning, Dan from Rhubarb Car Sales. Welcome back to the channel. Monday morning, thought I'd give you a little pitch update and a little bit of a cleaning video. So I've just come, I've not had a chance to do anything last week. I've been at work all week on earlies last week, finishing at sort of 3 o'clock, getting home at 3:30, 4 o'clock, where it's been dark. So just not had a chance to do anything at all last week, other than pick the Fiesta up and the Fiat 500. So they've both got 12 months MOTs on, they're ready to go now. I'd just been needing to wash them and prep them all week, but just not had a chance at all. So Fiesta, no dramas with that one, straight through the MOT, no advisories. So that's got 12 months and we've had a service on it. 500, remember that nice 500 that we bought, that we're going to be a quick flip, 2.5 grand profit? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Drama queen, this one. So what have we had done? So when I picked it up from the auction, I noticed it had a slight misfire and it was really smoky. Took it to my mechanic over in Pontefract, who fitted me in same day. Paid him 220 quid to do a full service on it. So we changed all the coil pack, HT leads, oil, filter, air filter, full service. He did do a sniff test on the, he put a little colour thing in the coolant tank and it did change colour, which indicated that the head gasket had gone or on its way out. So he serviced it and it weren't smoking as much and it ran a little bit better. Then I brought it down here one day, I left it running while I valeted it for an hour. Noticed it was still smoking after being sat stationary. When you revved it, as I put on the last video, it billowed out with smoke. Now my first mechanic advised me to put steel seal in it. He said that'll cure it, that'll be okay. I bought the steel seal, but it was on my mind that I thought I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just fix the problem properly. So I've had the head gasket done. That was £250 labour plus parts. So I think it was about £100 in parts. Let's call it 350 quid. So we had to drop all that oil and oil filter that we'd just put on. Put new oil and filter on, and we've had the head gasket the head skimmed, new gasket put on. So I then took it for it. Sorry, I'm full of cold again this week. So I then took it for MOT. It was going to have advisories on 2 front tyres, so we've had 2 new tyres put on. The tread was okay, but it were going to put an advisory on for wear on the inside. So I said, don't do that, we'll just put 2 new tyres on. So that's what we've done. But then the big part where it was still failing on the emissions. So, because it was smoky, because the head gasket had gone, it had clogged all the cat up. He said we can do 2 things, put a cat cleaner in it and run it, see if it clears it out, or put a new cat on. So the first cat he put on priced up with 350 quid plus labour, and then he said we might need new lambda sensors as well. So that was going to be a big bill. But I was quite pleasantly surprised when I picked it up. He managed to find a cat for £200 plus labour, plus the tyres, plus the MOT. So I picked up another £500 bill for the 500, which I thought was reasonable, to be fair, for the 2 tyres, cat, MOT, and a couple of other little bits like brackets and whatever else. So 500 quid bill from one garage, 220 quid for the initial full service, plus 350 quid for the head gasket 500, 850, 950, 1050, 10, yeah, just 1070. So we're over £1,000 into that now, which is okay. It still stands us at 4,000 quid. So there's still profit in it. We have got the bits of bodywork to do, so we've got that scuff on the front bumper there, which may or may improve, buff out, but as you can see there's a couple of marks there that are not going to buff out, so probably 150 quid on that front corner. That back one could get away with touching that in, or another 150 quid on that back corner. And then I have noticed, and it's bugging me, I mean, you could get away with not doing it, but I've noticed these jack points have been damaged down here. Somebody's obviously tried jacking it up in the wrong spot there. So there's a slight crease on that jack point and one at the other side. Where is it now? I think it's the front on this side, yeah. The front on that side. It's just bashed up there. Now, 50-50 chance of if somebody's going to notice that, or you sell it as it is. I mean, from up here you can't really notice this side. Oh, I can now that I've seen it, but it's not noticeable straight away, so I don't know. We could do another 400 or 500 quid's worth of bodywork on it, really. I'm going to clean it. I'll get it priced up, and then I'll make a decision once I get it priced up. I think you could clean it and sell it as it is, but we'll see how I feel. So that's for 500. We have spent a lot of money on that one, but it is still going to make a good car, and we're going to be in profit on it. And I think it'll be a good seller as well. It's white, top spec, low mileage car, so I still don't regret buying it. Alto's still here, very surprised. I'm at Fiesta still here. They're both down to 3295 now. Reduced them on Auto Trader. Yeah, I think it's just getting to that time of year where it's slowing down. So my main job today is just to get this Fiesta home. Started on the button this morning. It's freezing cold when it started up first time. Turn up for the books with this one. I've got the V5 logbook now, so it's took me about 3 weeks to get the logbook. It's obviously put another keeper on it, but I didn't want to sell it without a logbook, and I wanted the reference number so that I could try and chase up where it's been MOT'd, see if there's any service history. The old guy that where it's come from has gone into a nursing home, and his family can't find all the documents for it. So got the logbook, checked the MOT history. It's all been MOT'd every year by Stoneacre at Doncaster. So I got in touch with those, chatted to a really helpful guy on the phone. He had a look, he said, yep, we've got everything here. He said loads of little bits and pieces, tyres and full service history basically. So I'm waiting for them to email me the service history over. So I've gone from having a car with no logbook, no service history, one key. We've now got a logbook and hopefully full service history, and I'm probably going to get a second key for it as well. So chuffed with that one. Does drive very, very well, so I'm going to get that home now and we'll continue with a little bit of cleaning. Right guys, we're back home now. I'm pretty much all set up. Let's see if we can get this car looking like it's done 16,000 miles. Just give you a few close-ups so you can see what we're starting with. Zoom you out a little bit. See, it's quite mucky. Inside's fine, we've done the inside. We've got all the door shuts and stuff to do. Let's have a look at it. I've got some new plates to put on as well. Just started, they're not bad. I wouldn't normally do them. I mean, you can see the black's just started to fade on them. Got inside the boot shuts to do. I'm going with TFR. I've done a mild dilution of TFR. I've got the jet wash set up. Hot bucket of Valet Pro super concentrated car shampoo. Right, let's get on. Let's see how good we can make this look. Don't know if I've done a black car on channel. Don't think I have I? Oh yeah, we had the black cash car, didn't we? We don't really get many black ones. There we go, so TFR'd all that, done all up inside the wheel arches. You can see that melting away now. Just had to leave 5 minutes. I forgot to do inside that one, but I'll get it with jet wash. Done all the door shuts, done all inside the boot. I just really want to get it decontaminated before we do a contact wash. I might sit you this side actually. You're going to get a better view this side, aren't you? Let's get you in there. Right, I'm just going to give that a few minutes before I jet wash it all off. Right, let's have a look round now. We've jet washed it all off. Paintwork looks in really good condition to me. It's not scratched, it's not swirly. As you can see, I've done got all the wheel arches nice and clean now. Hands freezing now. So I've just took the reg plates off so I can wash behind my reg plates before I put the new ones on. Right, let's give it a good wash. Yeah, broke my good cup, faffing him out with my jet wash. Right, we're getting there now. You can see a few more scratches now that it's clean, so you got a few more marks. You got a mark down this door here where he's had a door protector on. Hopefully that'll buff out. But the paint's just really flat. There's a few marks there where he's obviously scuffed it on something. Obviously on black the marks really show up, don't they? Does really need a good. I weren't going to use a compound on it. I thought it just needed a polish, but now I've cleaned it I can see it does need a compound. So I'm going to get the machine out. Now all the boring bits done. Give it a good machine polish with the compound. I'm going to start on this back quarter here as I always do, just out of habit. But I can see the bumpers that have been painted are nice and shiny, they've got a nice lacquer on, but the paint's really flat. And it is panther black, so it should it should pop. But you might have seen my face a few times as I was going around drying it. I could feel it sort of still. You can just feel it on the towel, like clinging, just not making a nice. Yeah, loads of marks on the bonnet there. Looks like a cat or a dog's scratched over it. But I think they'll polish out. As you can see, I've wiped over it with a towel there and they've kind of gone, but obviously they will come back. Hopefully they'll polish out. Looking better, but does need a good polish. Right, let me get the machine out and let's crack on. So there you go, that's the first panel done. So as you can see, there's a few marks in it, one down there that has improved, a couple of little marks up there, but at least we've got some depth to the shine now. As you can see, yeah, you can see difference, can't you, from that back door to that door. Really has come up nice, that. Just feels better, it looks better. Cool, happy with that. That's going to come up lovely. Pop you there. Hopefully you can see me do this. Let's do that rear quarter actually. Let's do that rear quarter first. Move on to this front door. Again, you can see quite a few marks in this front door and it's just really flat. Flat all over. Won't get them out, but should hopefully improve them somewhat. can just see how you can feel from that. You can hear the difference, so listen to that and then listen to this. It feels awful, that, like nails on a blackboard. So that's that side kind of done. You can see what it's gonna look like. Right, there we go guys, I've gone all round with the machine polisher. It's coming up absolutely lovely. No swirls or marks in it now. Really nice deep shine. I've done my tyres with some matte black, and I've just started going over it all again now with a super auto glim super resin hand polish. So I'm just doing that by hand now. Just to really build up that gloss. I weren't going to do, there was just a little bit I was going to do, and then I've decided to do a whole lot. Don't ask me why. Just because it'll make me feel better. Definitely worth doing that. It's come up with a much deeper shine now. Zoom you back out. Much better. Really push for time now. I think I've got to set off for work in about an hour, and I've got to get all this off and go pick my car up from down at the pitch that I left there this morning. Good decision to do that. It took me an extra half an hour or so, but definitely looks the part now. Really made the difference. Chuffed to bits with that. Really does look nice. Yeah, awesome. Look at the shine on the back there. Right guys, I'm going to wrap that up. I have still got bits to do on this, like the windows, and go back over the plastics inside, but like I said, I've run out of time today now. It's good enough for me to photograph to the lady that's interested. Once again, thanks for liking and subscribing. Hope you appreciate this one. I'll let you know how we get on.